Good evening, everybody. Welcome to all of you that could join me this evening. First, I want to say hello. I hope everything is going well and you're happy and healthy wherever you are. It's been kind of an interesting couple of days here. And the meditation we're going to do tonight is one that's, whenever I teach it in my classes, I usually teach it towards the end of the semester when people have a lot of exams and a lot of pressures and a lot of things going on. And there's a lot of interesting feelings and different things coming up. And I obviously can't see all of you, so I can't really ask for a show of hands, but if I was in my class, I would be asking who has been experiencing some, let's just call them uncomfortable feelings. You know, we might have felt more annoyed, a little more, angry, sad, depressed, or whatever, all of those feelings that they're all human emotions and we all have them all the time. And in a period like this, there's probably also a lot of fear and a lot of uncertainty going on. And meditation could be a wonderful way to manage those emotions or work with the feelings and things like that. In the Kripalu yoga tradition, they have a technique that is called riding the wave. It's a 5-step process. It's one of the few 5-step processes that I really do not like the acronym for. The acronym for this is actually BRFWA. It just sounds a little bit weird. But the 5-step process to riding the wave, it goes like this. It's breathe, relax, feel, watch, and allow. It's a nice mindfulness practice that allows you to experience and feel your emotions, hopefully without judging them or without trying to hold on to them too much or try to push them away too much. So today we're going to practice a short riding the wave meditation. Before we do that, I want to give a shout out to my friend Renee in Florida for giving me shout outs in her wonderful videos and for watching. I'm sorry I wasn't able to make it to your online workshop today. You know how things go. But thank you very much for sharing my videos, and thank all of you who have been sharing my videos. I really appreciate it. So, on to riding the wave. So, take a nice, comfortable, seated position. Again, sitting tall and upright. Let your shoulders relax. Hands could be resting in your lap or on your knees. Have your chin slightly tucked. Your eyes can be open or closed. And the first step of riding the wave is breathe. And as you breathe, be aware of the breath. Again, we are not trying to change anything or breathe in any particular way. Simply breathe. As long as you've been alive, you've been breathing. So you know how to breathe. Just allow your body to breathe the way it does. And as you inhale, know that you are inhaling. And And as you exhale, know that you are exhaling. You might find that simply becoming aware of the breath and simply beginning to watch it already leads to a slower, deeper breath. So whenever you find yourself feeling anxious or feeling angry or feeling whatever, just allow that feeling to be, and remember to stop and breathe. The first step is breathing. And as we watch our breath, you might notice that as the breath begins to slow, our body naturally starts to relax. So if you're aware of any areas of tension or tightness, allow those areas to soften and relax. The next step of our riding the wave exercise, and I think it's the most important step, is feel. So whatever emotion you're feeling, feel it. A lot of us like to keep our emotions in our head or like to not feel whatever emotions we're feeling. So the exercise here is to feel them. What does it feel like? Do you have any physical sensations? There's a reason they sometimes say hot with anger or all sorts of things like that with different feelings. But I do believe a lot of us try to resist that, or we have a hard time letting ourselves feel feelings. So whatever's happening, feel it. The step goes hand in hand with the next step, which is to watch. And in watch, we are watching whatever we are feeling. So as we allow ourselves to feel, we're also watching it as if we're a passive observer watching what we're happening. You know, whatever you're feeling, is it warm? Is it cool? Is it sharp? Is it dull? What sort of words would you think of to describe or to label whatever those feelings are? Just allow yourself to feel whatever you are feeling. And as you're feeling this, watch to see if it changes at all. Watch to see what happens. And as we watch, don't try to hold on to it, push it away, try to make it different, or anything like that. This is the last step of this process, which is allow. allow whatever is happening to be exactly as it is happening. Don't try to hold on. Don't try to push it away. Allow it to be whatever it is. The more we practice this and the more we feel, watch, and allow, the more we start to realize that everything sort of comes and goes, everything sort of arises, peaks, and falls away. This is sort of the natural order of things. Allow things to arise, peak, and naturally fall away. We typically do not get to choose what happens in our life or which waves are going to come and go. We can learn how to surf them. And yes, I do know how cheesy that sounds, but that is also what we have. The teacher that I learned the riding the wave technique from, a senior Kripalu teacher named Stephen Cope, he for a long time was using as his personal one of his personal mantras, or a phrase that he always would say, is that everything is absolutely okay right now. And yes, as the first several, well, many times I heard him say that, it always sort of hit me the wrong way, and I'm like, yeah, right, how do you know? But with more practice and the more understanding of, well, right now, right here, everything is absolutely okay. I'm safe, I'm warm, there's a roof over my head, I have what I need. Thanks to my wonderful wife, I had a great dinner this evening, and things are good. You know, a lot of what we spend a lot of time thinking about is either way ahead in the future, or things that may or may not ever happen, or we might spend a lot of times way back in the past. And both of those are completely human, natural things for us to do, but they take us away from anything that we have any control whatsoever over. And that, as cliched as it is only right here, right now. So this practice and all meditation practices really will help us stay more centered in here and now, and makes us, I guess, better surfers. Breathe, relax, watch, feel, and allow. Bring your hands into prayer position in front of your heart. And take a moment or two here to quietly thank yourself for coming to practice this evening. Again, thank you all for joining me. I will be back here on Sunday evening at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, planning to do another metta or loving kindness meditation. I hope you could all join me then. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. Again, I've been doing my gratitude journal on Facebook. I encourage you to all do the same. There are studies out there that show that people that express more gratitude are more happy than people who don't. So be happy, be grateful. Thank you. Good night. See you on Sunday.